Aqua Boogie, baby. Never learn to swim, I just wanna get down. Can't catch the rhythm for the stroke. Aqua Boogie, baby. Why should I hold my breath? I just wanna get down. I'm feeling I might choke. There comes a rhythm, a wonderful rhythm. Bite off your nose despite your face. Monique! Oh, she the first one. I'm glad you came in here, Monique, because I didn't want to finish that song. Good morning, pretty gangsters. Nigga for life, what up? Diamond Shorty. Diamond Shorty, one of the members up in here. Barry Felton, what's up with you, boy? Got Naparopsy Magazine, Kenny B, and some others. Mo, you gotta stop saying hey boo, cause I'm catching backlash. They talk about that's your real boo. I don't care if it's the internet or not. I say I don't even know Mo. Mo live all the way in the DMV. How she my real boo? She was my real boo. She'd be next to me. On my arm. Hey Mo, I'm just messing with you, y'all. Michelle Walker, all y'all. Tavel, what's going on? I want y'all to, this is going to be a little educational piece today. And didn't really have no title. I don't be having them titles that be bringing people in here. But I do want to know, where them haters at now that is out here telling that Big was about to leave, Bad Boy, all the stuff that him and Big was doing. And, Jesus, what's up with you, boy? Man, I used to sing everywhere, Jose. I didn't give a shit. You got to be happy, man. You know, and this is what this show is about: being happy a little bit. Because a lot of people don't understand what they have, man. And I want to let y'all know that if you wake up, you could take a deep breath with no pain. You can move your arms, your legs. You could pick up your phone and call and talk to somebody. You understand? Uh, you all right. If you ain't got it, don't worry about not having it. You got another day that was given to you for you to try to get it. And if you don't get it today, don't worry about that. You understand? You try another day. You are blessed to be here above ground. Don't let these people on this internet bother you to the point whereas that you think something is wrong with you, your life is miserable, you should have what they have. Now, listen here. If I bother you because you think I might say something about Diddy, if I bother you and you want to be at the next, garden party with Jigga and Diddy and the rest of them, Diamond Shorty, tell them don't come here. Don't go to shit and listen to shit that's gonna bother you. Quinto Lataro, what up with you? Mike D, I want to talk about a couple of things like that, man. Because you don't deal with shit and be involved in things that gives you problems, that have you feeling a certain way. Ain't that right, Brittany Marie? Kev Osborne, you understand what I'm saying? Nah, this ain't just no counseling session, Kev. You understand? But sometimes you gotta bring stuff to people. Now I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna get into some things right here. You know, I'm gonna get into some things. That has to do with what's going on. But you can't let those shit bother you. I see people, you know, getting all caught up in this whole AI shit and this internet shit. Look, do y'all know the programs right now that, all right, I want y'all to show me, put up the first three people to put up three programs that are AI programs that come on YouTube, getting a lot of followers, getting a lot of things. They three AI programs. And what I mean by artificial intelligence programs is that people are uh, feeding them the information and they having them design a program for them. Do people know that? Bill Will, you got to give me one more. I said three. Two more, I mean. You got me one. It's staticky and feedback. That's the it's gonna stop. It should stop. Pretty gangster telling you lucky, lefty, lefty. Good morning. What up, Left? What up, Sparkles? Static feedback. Let me try it again. How did that help? Did that help the feedback go away? All right. So it's a couple of things that it may bother me and I speak on it, but it don't bother me internally. Because when I speak on stuff, that don't mean it bothers me. It's something that I want to talk to y'all about. You understand? Like I want to speak on y'all about the brat and her girlfriend or her wife or whatever. They choosing a white donor. A lot of people getting mad behind that. That they chose the DNA of a white guy. Joan, you said I should put headphones on there? Taj, what up with you, boy? Been a long time, Taj. Do anybody have any problem with them doing that? Well, we know it was their choice, man. But why would you let the public know? It's a reason why they let the public know. Because the thing about it is that, you know, I think when you do something and you keep it to yourselves and you make it, if you make the public known, you being in the public eye, and you say, "Oh, I chose a white man," thing, it was for a couple of reasons, and I was trying to figure out the reason why. I was trying to figure out a couple of reasons why would they let the public know that the sperm donor was white. Can anybody give me a reason why you think they did that? Somebody said, because if he grew up to be, if it's a boy, if he grew up to be a serial killer, you'll know why. Didn't nobody say that. You could have a Spanish guy. They could have picked the Spanish donor, and the baby probably would have came out with mixed. Wolf Den Podcast, what up with you? Salute. They want to stay in the public's eye. Yeah. That would make it relevant to some people in the public eye. Ice, what up with you? Ruru. And then, to say for the brat to come out and said the black guy, when they looked at his uh when they looked at his profile, it looked like something about Jimmy the Cricket. Well, I don't know what kind of profile those sperm donors questionnaires have, whether the person was educated, whether the person background he came from, So I would think they would go more for, did his background have any the health, did the cancer run in the family? Did anything run in the family? I don't know. R. Hill. Yeah, I just want to get this out the way before I get into some other stuff. That was crazy to me. Another thing was crazy to me was what's her name? Ebony K. Williams. Everybody got mad over her. The lady who said something about she wanted to she wouldn't marry a bus driver. She would marry the dude who owns the bus. Yeah, Mo, they say he was funny looking and everything like that. Baby might be. He said Jose said the baby might gonna be on Yahoo commercial. Yeah, they ain't worried about the baby health, the baby state of mind, none of that shit. That was crazy to me. Hey yo, if y'all in Maryland, Snook Clothing Line at 8573 Small World Road in Pasadena, Maryland, is having a grand opening on May 6th. If y'all in Maryland, y'all check it out. They sent me that. They ain't sent me no clothes or nothing. They told me to mention it. Yeah, man. And then again, it's another way of kicking the black man in the back. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you two women, and this is my personal opinion. It don't hold no water with nobody. You two women, y'all want to have a family. The only way you're gonna have a family, we all know, is with a male sperm. Cause you take 100 women and you put them on an island together, and it's just 100 women. When you come back to that island 100 years from now, you're gonna find a lot of dead bones, a lot of dead bodies, nothing but bones. There will be no procreation. The same thing if you put 100 men on an island. God put us here to procreate with each other, man and woman. That's the beauty of nature. Y'all trying to find something that ain't natural. But who am I? Mind your business, Gene. Oh well. This lady, Ebony came, what's her name? Is it Bonnie or Ebony? What's her name? Bonnie K. Williams? She got a book out. Can somebody help me with that one? Because I want to get into this before I talk about this Biggie and this shit. She said she wouldn't marry a bus driver. She'll marry the guy who owns the bus. Ebony, thanks, Henri Clark. Mo, you don't know her? Mo. She became the first one of the housewives of New York. She used to be on the news. A lot of shit. Dion, I don't think she's single, but I think she has a white fiance. I think she has a white fiance. And that's not to say nothing bad about her. Not at all. Oh, you know who she is, Mo? Okay. I don't know nobody that owns a bus either. She said she'll probably marry the guy who owns the bus company. That's what she probably meant. All right. This is the situation. She caught a lot of flack about that, and she tried to clear it up by saying that she want black people to think about ownership of stuff and the whole nine shit, which is a bunch of bullshit. I felt like her statement was a bunch of bullshit, and she tried to clean it up the best way she could, based on the status what she had, because she caught a lot of flack, and then she tried to say that she don't give a F. Let me tell y'all this right here. Love or romance without finance creates a nuisance. So people who are looking for each other and they can make each other happy no matter what the fiscal part of their life is, you got a good life. It ain't about how much money you got, how many cars you could drive, watches, rings, all that bullshit. When it gets down to it, it's going to be about who could put a smile on your face, who you don't mind waking up to in the morning, who you don't mind going to sleep with at night. That's what it's about. So when these people go down here and put down people or say something about people who are doing the best they possibly can to make a living, doing the best thing that they possibly can to be who they could be, and they all right with it, some women ain't gonna deal with you fine and good. You ain't gonna deal with some women. But some of us have to work regular jobs to make it. Everybody can't be a boss. Everybody don't have ownership of things. Everybody may not be able to own a house. Everybody may not be able to own a car. But that don't make them less of a woman to love. That don't make them less than a man to love. Penny, how they know the Rolex real? You can't tell the Rolex real unless you open it up. Penny, you can have a fake Rolex on. And if that's what you going for, chicks who going after your watch, that ain't chicks you want to be with anyway, is it? Or maybe it is. Right. But listen here. That's been enough about this tutorial shit about what's going on in the world. Barry Felton, what up? Those pretzel sticks, bruh. I skipped breakfast, made me some tea, and eating pretzel sticks. Mo, real Rolexes move like this, right? These Japanese guys have made those fake Rolex move like this. If you ever been down to Canal Street, they got the Rolexes they selling for $200-300 that move like that. The same motion, Mo. Not like this. They got the same Rolex that move like that. What'd you say, Troy? Material women are like her. Dion call them Slolex. All right. I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention, man. That when people like this do shit, don't let that shit get you all upset, all on the internet, spilling what you feel that they even care enough to give a F about. Because they doing it for shock value so they can be relevant on the news. Like the lady said, by her saying that, she has gotten so much attention on her station and so much attention on what she's doing now than she ever had. It's bringing people to buy her book. And speaking of books, I had 2 people that purchased a book from me from the last time that I said on the last show. That was what's his name? Larry? What's his name? What was that? Yeah, that was Larry Scott or Scott Laurie. Scott Laurie, thank you for that. And Brenda P. Morris, I sent y'all books out. Brenda, I sent yours out yesterday. Scott, I sent yours out today. All right? I got 14 more. After these 14 more, I will not be signing no more books unless you see me on the street or unless you see me at a book signing or something that I'm not doing it. All right? Ooh, I want to get at you. LOL. It's a dude in the hood that got an old car bus in the driveway. Oh, he owns an old bus in the driveway. I guess he. I thought you were saying something else. Life in the fast lane. Cause yo, when somebody got your heart, they don't care what they got. You understand? You ain't gonna try to be with no bum ass niggas who's not trying to do right by you. But if that person trying to do right by you, and he coming home every day, every payday, he bringing his check home to make it better for y'all. You understand? If y'all deserve to have a building, if y'all deserve to own a company and shit like that, if y'all working for it towards that, then it'll come. You're not gonna be with somebody who not working towards something, based on who you are, based on who around you. You understand? If you around a bunch of bums, and you're gonna be with a bum. If you're around a bunch of intellects, people who work for a living, and people who go to work every day, you may marry and be with somebody who work for a living and go to work every day. If you in the industry, you might marry somebody in the industry, or you might get somebody who's not in the industry, but you can support that whole situation or support what they do. That's what it's about. Why? Why real music? Reggie talks about everybody in his own camp. He didn't talk bad about Suge, Mob James, everybody. I expect him to talk about me. All right? Not a problem. Aaron, you're gonna have to watch my stuff on here. All right. Where my haters at, y'all? I know y'all come here and y'all support me. Y'all buy the book. Y'all cash at me. Where my haters at? What's up, Reese? What's going on? What they at? Now that said that Big was going to, what Big was going to do, what him Big was trying to do. Where the haters at? I'm not the only one that know these stories. I was the only one that was man enough to come and say it before other people start coming out and say it. I was the only one that was man enough to come at Puff. Now everybody coming at him. I was the only one that was man enough to tell you about some of the inner things that was happening among Bad Boy. Now everybody's speaking on it. Where my haters at? Well, I guess Bomb First is one of them. They did another show on me. Tell them about a book, Bomb First. Yeah, but Wolf Den podcast. What I have a problem with is that we are people of color, are people that are indigenous to America. Uh, we are people with Asiatic, African descent. that we let all these people decide who we are. You know, people want to always talk about ownership and everything like that. People want to always talk about being bosses. When we was owners and we was bosses shit, our own government here in America came and destroyed that from our people. And now that people can do it and got the money to do it, they don't. We don't help ourselves and keep it in our own community. I had a good brother came to me, you know, see, I still got all K-Say shit in the storage that I'm paying for. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that hears me, I want you to go to my either my Instagram and leave a message if you've seen the stuff K Slay had, that Afrocentric stuff. You seen it. If you know somebody that knows somebody that want the stuff. Let me see, can I get a good picture of it? Let me do it like this. If you know somebody who knows somebody who want all that stuff that he have, tell them to get in touch with me. Shirts, hoodies, hats, all that stuff. I'm gonna actually post. This may be the post of it. Tell them to get in touch with me. All right. I had a good brother told me that, yo, Gene, I'm not interested in that Afrocentric stuff. And that was fine and good. We don't support our own people and our own stuff. Now, let those would have had Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, and it could be fake. D. Ferg used to make t-shirts and sweatshirts and put cartoon characters on there. Bugs Bunny, uh, uh, um, Daffy Duck, and put them in Louis Vuitton and Gucci outfits and sell that shit off like crazy. We'll do 10 dozen. We'll do 10 dozen shirts in a day, and the next day all that shit is gone. Just by driving around in Harlem selling them to people on the blocks. That was ASAP Ferg father. And that was crazy. Um, where we at? My haters. Let me get back to my haters. Terrence Pride, what up? Oh, Hill. None of my haters, and I don't expect them to apologize. None of the podcasters who was saying that I was lying. All the stuff and all the truth that's coming out right now. All the truth that's coming out right now. None of my haters has said a word. Q-Rock, what's up with you, boy? He said, tell Lefty what's up. I'm just looking through the, yeah, put this up right here. I got 14 books left. If y'all interested in that, y'all come and see it. Y'all cash at me and you'll get it. I'll send it to you. Make sure you put your address and your telephone number in there. So let me finish this. Is lighting up the internet right now over there. And this dude is, just feeding them back. Ain't giving them shit. Just giving them small bits and pieces. He's trying to fill it up with Lucy's and other interviews of everybody else. But Un's gonna let them find out on his program. I think he got a deal. And he don't want to mess up what he got going on, but he's trying to get out there and get the people to know that it's coming. And I'm looking like Hollywood. Check this one out. Remember I told y'all that Big and them didn't know that Puff was in there with Andre Harrell? For the people that's going off right now, this is what I'm waiting on to tell y'all. Big didn't know that Andre Harrell, Jimmy Henchman, Puff was all in the same studio. I told y'all that. People was calling me liars, how did this, that, and that. No, now you heard from the horse's mouth. Came out and said it. I said they didn't even know Puff was there. Puff was there to spy on Big. If Big would have been seen by Puff writing or doing that directing or whatever he was doing in that for Junior Mafia, he would have used Andre Harrell and them as a witness against them. Because Andre Harrell hated the fact that them went and got a deal. Because they came to Andre Harrell first. $15 the boss. I'm not the only one to know this shit. I was the only enough that had the courage enough to tell y'all and bring it out. And you see how good God is. Do y'all understand that? See, I'm a lot different. Let me just say this, y'all. And I'm holding back on a lot of stuff. I'm telling you the God honest truth. If I tell y'all a lot of shit that I really know about a lot of your favorite artists, about a lot of people, and a lot of grimy shit, these niggas calling themselves gangsters in the whole 9 yards. These niggas representing shit that they shouldn't be representing. If I really told y'all, I'd be the most hated and sought after trying to kill nigga. They would really want me dead. I don't have the money for the lawyers because I'm gonna protect me. Do you hear me? I don't have the money for the lawyers. Every time I see something on television, every time I see one of these characters out here, let me just tell you something. This is a jewel. This how much I know. And I'm giving y'all this one. Do y'all remember that Lil Kim thing? And I just seen something today on there about Lil Kim and 50 about the magic stick shit, right? About that song Magic Stick. And I think Lil Kim said something about, or the thing said something about Lil Kim said 50 wanted to go out with him. He wouldn't take no, but he was supposed to be with her because she was with World at the time and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. This is how much shit that I be doing. Fifty wrote that song about 2 years before Kim even got it. He wrote that Magic Stick song for Lil Kim. Lil Kim gave him, I think, 75,000 or something like that. But 50 had been wrote that song. Kev, I been told them that, bro. They didn't believe me. Had a whole podcast show talking about Big wasn't leaving one of them dudes out there in the YouTube world. Big wasn't going nowhere. Big wasn't doing that. Big Gene don't know what he talking about. 50 Ben wrote that. He had that song written 2 years before he gave it to Kim. She didn't write that Magic Stick song. 50 wrote that. Big, I'm only a few of them do it, but I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. That's something that Suge said, but 50 would Big would have never joined Death Row unless him and Pac got back together and then they did something like a joint venture. Thank you, sir. Intelligent, what up with you, boy? Hold on. I'm doing a show right now. Everything all right? Okay. Later. It will. Yeah. But the thing of it is that when they brought the song to Lil Kim, 50 act like he had just wrote the song. But 50 had the song written about 2 years before it even got to Kim. And he told somebody to be quiet about it. Shh. But that somebody told me. Damn, Gene, you can't hold water. You tell it all, Gene. No, I don't. I can tell you 5 stories to how the internet so and lit up and have niggas so fucking mad, crazy, everything. It ain't worth it. I see how they twist my shit up now with the Ja Rule and Puff shit. I said Ja Rule and Puff was in the room together with 2 women. Sarah and her girlfriend. I said that. Was in 2 women. When I threw his cousin up against the piano, they ran out grabbing towels. They was butt the fuck naked, running out with their towels trying to put them around them. Themselves. They got it all some other shit. I got a lawyer looking into the shit for the media outlet because they the one who released it and all about it. Everybody there. We trying to get at media outlet right now. Thanks to Pretty Gangster, she sent us the information. I got to call the lawyer and see did he get it because I sent it over to him. Yeah, Lefty, butt the fuck naked. I wouldn't know no freaky shit went on there when Ja Rule said, you ain't want to be up in there. Because there was some freaky shit going on. I repeated it like that. What I heard. Now, yo, Penny, I ain't got to lie about nothing, man. And me saying that fucked up a real good relationship I had with another dude. That's why I gotta back away from this shit. They got this AI shit involved in it now. The artificial intelligence, whereas that it's this program that you could tell them that you want them to do this, and they'll write up a whole script for you. All they doing is putting a video to it. The program is writing up. They're using that to write up a script. Thanks, Mama. Now watch. You'll have some niggas on here talking about 50 Cent didn't write the magic stick for Lil Kim. I never seen the album, but if anybody in the chat right now, look and see who get the writer credit for that. I don't even know, but I know she gave him 75 balls for that. So he may have just gave it to her, and that's what they was doing back in the day. They wasn't thinking about what you call that? The publishing deal, the publishing money on that. Thanks, Reese, on that. Yeah, but Trayvon King, brother, if I come on here speaking the truth, they have the ability to twist the stuff. Then I'm steady fighting these niggas for putting my stuff and using me in they shit through other people, uh, uh, through other people channels. Just like look at Art of Dialogue. Art of Dialogue was willing to fight with me when somebody using my likeness and everything, and he's it came from his channel. Vlad ain't doing that. Vlad people ain't fighting nobody. He don't give a fuck. That's why people don't understand that I don't do videos free, because they'll take from your channel and blow up and go get 30, 300, 400,000 views. I'm giving credible and pertinent information. I'm giving a show that we all can get involved with, and they paying me $2 for every 1,000 hits. Come on, man. Get out of here. And I might get a cash app here and there. But they take my information and they run with it. I got stories that'll blow the internet up. I can't even say some of the people's names. If I say Fat Joe, they'll run out. Oh, Fat Joe G said he knows something about it. If I say Cameron G said he knows something about you. If I say Jim Jones, G said he knows something about y'all. If I say 50 Cent G said he knows something about it, he could blow the internet up with it, and they'll make a big story about it. Thank you, Aaron. Yo, I ain't got to worry about all that. They ain't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I know how to say shit in case niggas come for my neck. But I tell you one thing, in this second book, it will be a story in there how and why M.I. wanted 50 dead. Cantina, Antonio, Cantina, I will get that book out to you today. Dion, thanks for that cash out. Got 13 books left. I got 13 books left. And you're not going to enjoy the second book unless you got the first book, because the first book, it builds you up to the second book. I know. I'm just trying to see how long my hair grow. Yeah. So my liner don't get pushed way back. No, the thing that's how YouTube is. They take. They got guys that watch your show, and uh, yeah, I got some more stories in there about Mike Tyson. And these are yo dog. These are stories. These are stories like the story I talk about Mike Tyson. Personally there. This story I'm gonna talk about Mike Tyson. I was personally there. I'm there. While we at Zip House. We at Zip House. He flying pigeons upstairs. We had a whole conversation. You see this right here? I don't want to say that you were right. Preacher had a habit of praying with dudes. Nobody was brave enough. Nobody said that. No face 314. What up with you, boy? I see you. Dirty for life. Food chill. I think that was somebody made that up. That was some internet shit, bro. Nope. Nope. J Mac. Nope. Part of it, but nope. I know you tried to put dry snitching, but it wasn't for that. That ain't why it went down. Nope. Hey, what's up? I'm on doing the show right now. Can I call you back? All right, later. Had to put that very white voice on there. Hey, I'm doing the show right now. Can I call you back? Just letting y'all know. I've given up a lot of information that if these niggas had my information, if these people knew what I knew, I don't hide. I'm in Harlem, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Jersey. Nigga like, yo, big chick. I'm gonna live my life. There's certain things I would say and certain things I wouldn't say. Jose, I got Zelle too. Yes, sir. That 201 number that you have, 969-6168, you can Zelle anything there. So stop playing, Jose. Oh shit, nah, we not doing that, Manny. Manny, we ain't doing that. You talking about that ain't very white? That's Brittany Griner. Brittany gonna fuck me and you up. Yo, Troy, I don't know about a situation with Jamie Foxx and Puff. I met Jamie Foxx on 3 occasions, two with Puff and one with Scott Storch. When I was at Scott Storch, I was at Jamie Foxx's house. You understand? Scott and him was laying down music, right? Jamie Foxx was running in and out of the music place trying to play pool. You understand? I had beat everybody there but him. So then I was tired as hell. So he'll go in and do something with this with Scott Storch, and he was dealing with this little white chick. She was fine in a motherfucker. Oh my god, had body. We sitting up in there, and so then I'll take a shot. Then when I miss, Jamie Foxx will take a shot. Then he'll run in the room with Scott and them like that, stay in there for a minute. And one of his dudes told me, he said, "Yo, listen here, man. If you beat Jamie, he gonna want to play pool with you all night. You're not gonna leave." And Scott was ready to go. So then, but they were still in his part of the house that had the studio in. So I'm playing with him like that. So I get down to the 8 ball. Jamie still got like 2 balls on the table. No homo. So now, what's happening with this? Yes, thanks. You hater. What they talking about? Yes, thanks. Anyway, so now I scratched on the 8. We don't play you lose if you scratch on the 8. But Jamie took it as a win, so I was cool. I got ready to leave. I knew he wouldn't beat me in real life. I mean, I'm not real life, but he wouldn't beat me. No way. His game wasn't that good at the time. But this is years ago. He probably got better. I haven't played pool in a while. Yes, thanks. What was going on? Chance Rogers, the hater. Oh, I don't know what y'all. That's some inner chat shit. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. And then when he was on the bus with on Puff tour bus, and we had a bunch of girls on there. I'm just saying, if it was the way it is today, Jamie would have had a lot of lawsuits against him. Outrageous. So to answer your question, Troy, I don't really know what's going on with him and Puff or nothing like that. I knew they used to be mad cool. I met him twice with Puff. I met him once with Scott Storch. Oh, thanks, Reese. Well, that person is trolling. Get him out of here then. So, this, like I said, the stories that I tell, the things that I say, it's all I was there personally. I've witnessed it. I keep on saying this, and now that people coming out and saying some of the stuff that I said, and like my man Ward from St. Louis, he said, "Man, I've watched this shit on here, Gene, and motherfuckers just be remixing shit that you've already said 2, 3 years ago." Y'all got some of the best moderators, man. Reese and Lucky Lefty and my man BX, Book Bigum BS, Bigum BX. You know what I'm saying? Bigger, yeah, all right, Bigger, I got you, bro. Bigger say, yo, you be calling me Bigum. It's bigger. Mix Mongo, I still got the Coogee sweater. I still got the shoes that they put in the movie, that they had in the movie, The Big War of Minds. I got these. They said I'm gonna put that in a. I'm looking for a glass case to put those in a glass case. You know what I'm saying? With the picture of him at Soul Train. You know what I'm saying? I got uh, that Brooklyn Mint shirt that he wore, and I got that red velour shirt with the B on it. I still got everything I have a big. I'm trying to get rid of him and K Slay shit. I got K Slay's gold, his first gold medallion, that crown that he had when he got signed to Violator Records. His first one. Richard Sullivan, what up with you, boy? Kenny Russell, Kenny Russo, what up, boy? Respectful nigga for life. You've been respectful here, bro, and you've been bringing good information too when you want to, and that's what I enjoy about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep bringing on the good information and making the chat what it is. Mm-hmm. We already packed. We already gave the museum, the hip hop museum came and got all the stuff they wanted from K Slayoff, and then his manager also gave them one of his last crowns, gold crown. So we already gave this stuff to him. Andre Mosley, I got 13 books left. Andre Mosley just bought a book. Thank you, Andre. Appreciate you, boy. Hassaway Trucking LLC. Hassaway Trucking, KHOSEAWAY Trucking LLC. Just Zell Big G. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jose. Jesus. I say, hey, Zeus. My name Jesus, man. My name Jesus. Oh, yes, it's Cinco de Mayo Day. That's why I ain't going in the city. That's why I ain't being around nowhere on 3rd Avenue. It's Cinco de Mayo. Brandon over there in South Central. What up with you, boy? Oh shit, I got 2 bad boy jackets too. How them motherfuckers. Yo, listen to me, man. Seriously. Sidebar me. Send me your number to my Instagram. BigGene_5 Deuce. Or you could text me, or not text me, or you can email me at the Gene Deal Show. Just like that. GeneDealShow@gmail.com. I got a whole storage of that African where the K was doing. If you know somebody got a store that could put all of it in there, you understand? Tell them to give me a call. We could talk. It ain't much. It's a lot of clothes and stuff like that, but I'm not asking much for it. If you got somebody that want that big, those 2 bad boy jackets, that big stuff like that, listen. I don't need it in my life. That's right, Miss Edith. That's what we was talking about, making an honest living. House Away Trucking, that's what we do. I gotta let that be up there with me because my man just, Bill Will. Hello? Yeah. Richard Sullivan, my sister work at that plant. Are you in Dearborn? My sister's in that plant. Yeah, somebody just told me I should hold those books, hold those items. Nah, bro, I'm not holding nothing. Those is too much stuff, bro. I got this man whole life in storage and in my garage. I gotta get it out of here. You know what I'm saying? Sneakers from a size 10 and a half to 11. All that stuff. Get in touch with me. We'll talk. Troy, I'll check the message on the phone. Which phone, Troy? Oh. Troy, you must have hit my other phone. Yeah. I'm gonna have to send that shit to an auction, something like that. Gene, do you think? Yeah, R. Kelly's getting out of jail, bro. When that shit goes to the Supreme Court judges, he gonna get out of jail and all that shit. First of all, how could you be racketeering and there's only one person? They hit him with racketeering charges, and it was only one person. Where's the racketeering at? Then some of those things he had already made deals on and stuff like that. He can't be recharged with stuff that he was already charged with before. J Mac, thanks for the cash. I appreciate you. That Big Gene 52. Pretty gangster. What'd you say? Now I don't know what motor plan is that, but my sister, if you look her up, she is supervised. She's a supervisor over the engineering department that has to do with motors and transmission. Miss Tracy, that's her married name. Chrissy, Christy Robinson Tracy. It's my baby sister. Jason, what's the Tammy Hawkins interview? Yo, if you want to see something real evil, if you want to see something what the real Holocaust for us as people here in America was, it's real expensive, and I don't advise you to get that book before you get mine. But it's called Without Sanctuary. One of the best sellers, bruh. And blacks ain't buying it. And it shows the true cruelty where picnic and barbecue, you know what that came from? That's burning black people. That's picnic is you grabbing a group of black people and you picking the nigga that you want to barbecue. Picnic. That's where that came from. Thanks, Malik. I appreciate you, Azari Malik. Oh, did he? Well, let me listen to it. Where can I find that at, Wolf Den? Send it to me. Yo, he put me on the street, St. Paul. When I went to St. Louis, man. When I was in St. Louis, Dion put me on that joint too. No, it's Without Sanctuary. It's Without Sanctuary, not Our Sanctuary. Without Sanctuary. Nah, nah, I haven't been there. All my family moved out of Chicago and they moved to Texas. You see how much they want for that book? That shit is evil, bruh. It's crazy. Do a documentary on that book. You have every black man, every black family, every people won't even talk about the damn Holocaust no more if they put that book out. Do a documentary on that book. Word of God, Enjoyer. Am I right? They do a documentary on that book. They wouldn't even talk to the Holocaust about to black people anymore. That's all right, Eric. Another thing they should be talking to black people about is this king being crowned and shit. They always talk about racism and everything. One of the biggest monarchies that and colonialism that went over and did all the shit to take from uh, the African culture, the African people. They got carriages of gold when people are starving. They got crown jewels that's worth billions of dollars that they stole from the people in Africa. They shouldn't be talking to us about that shit. Nah, I wish I could buy it and make copies and give it out to everybody so they could see what America and these white boys in that book was telling the brutal and honest truth about a lot of shit. They already came out and admitted, man. They said if Africa shut down, giving any all these other countries and stuff like that, they'll go to war with Africa. They'll go to war. If Africa didn't adhere to paying these countries, they would go to war with them. Blow them up until they did. And the African kings and people know that. Because with Africa, the world don't exist. Martin Lawrence dated Chili from TLC. Matthew Lawrence. Folks keep talking about Diddy. Oh, okay. I guess we have to do that at another time. Who's this? I'm sorry about that, Just somebody had just sent me something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out, man. I'm gonna try to find it out. And I know some people in Jamie Foxx camp. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give them a phone call, see what's up. Remember, I told y'all it was something that had to do with either aneurysm or stroke. I don't know what it really was. That's what they were telling me. But I told you I didn't want to speak on it until I knew the truth. That's what Pretty Gangster is saying. They saying the Scientology is saying something like that. Nah, nah, nah. It's more than gold and ivory. Miss Side, check this shit out. There's two places that it has to be a meteorite or some kind of something fell from the sky and landed in Haiti and it landed in Africa. I want to say the Congo or somewhere around in there. It landed in Haiti and it landed in Africa. Those are the two places that the material that builds spaceships and rockets that can withhold that heat and everything comes from. They got so many minerals and everything in Africa. Somebody say they don't think that IG post was from him. They're gonna figure it out because he got to come out and say something. I'm trying to catch y'all up. When it comes up and it get on demand, I'm gonna look at it all at one time. I like to do it like that. I don't like to watch something, then go to the wait for the next week and then wait for the next week. Yes, Africa has it all. And that's what all those countries, all those European countries, even America said, without Africa, we don't exist. I think a lot of people with the Jamie Foxx story, I think a lot of people are watching that those AI YouTube channels and they're saying all kinds of shit, bro. Y'all gotta watch what you're watching, man. Yeah, those artificial the artificial intelligence channels. Yeah, and you see how many views they get? 15 the boss. They're getting a lot of views because y'all sit up there. They say outlandish titles that like they said that I was coming out with. They said Big Gene, Puff, ex former bodyguard, got nude gay pictures of Puff and never showed nothing and never said nothing in the whole thing about it. And there's got to be a way that when people do that shit, even me, if I could be sued or sued on YouTube behind that shit, but YouTube should be sued behind it because they are putting they're putting up, they're letting the people put that up on the program. Yes, I have family up that way. Anthony Hall, yeah, I have family up that way. I've been up that way. Shit, well, how would I tell them that? Yeah, my people are in Tacoma, Washington, and British Columbia. Elijah Freeman out there in Trenton, New Jersey. What up with you, boy? Yeah, they were straight lying. That's one of those AI channels. Where we at right now? We're on an hour and a half, right? But listen here, man. Um, I told y'all about the 50 stuff with the Lil Kim. I told y'all some other things, right? Didn't want to tell y'all, but it's just to show you an example that how deep my knowledge go in this whole shit in this whole industry. This whole industry, bruh. Yo, I could tell you like anything from the 90s on up to 2004, 2005. I stuck with it hard right then. And it was things that I would have to do for people to make peace with other people and bring them together. And I had the connection with a lot of people. Yo, let me just tell you something, man. You wouldn't believe this. And I see him now. He's called, his name is, anybody know Hitman Holla? You know Hitman Holla? Ever anybody heard of him? Dana Jacobs, what's up? Have anybody in the chat ever heard of it? A guy named Hitman Holla? I think he on Nick's Cannon. Yeah, he a battle rapper. Wild and Out. Thank you. Yeah, from St. Louis, Hitman the Holla. His father, he's on Wild and Out, right? Hitman. There you go. Let me put it there. A lot of people heard of him. Now check this out. This is how long I've been in the game and been around people. He's a grown man now. I wonder how old is he now? Can somebody tell me how old is Hitman Holla? Anybody know how old he is? He's 30 years old. You see that? Ron Barnes, are you sure? He said early 30s, 30s. Check this out. Anybody know T-Rex, the guy, the battle rapper called T-Rex? Miss Parker, we ain't asked you what you think about. I think he's 33. Everybody else say 30. And you say, so look at Dana. Dana say he's like 38. Anybody know that man true age? I guess is it hard to find out? Oh, Truth Spitter just hit. Okay, all right. I'm gonna ask Reese. Reese, could you find out? Google said what, Malik? Let me check this. Miss Parker said, "Yep." I want to hear it from Reese. And somebody look up T-Rex and what T-Rex age is. The battle rapper from New York. See if they have it. Can they find that? Malik said Google said he's 35. From Wild and Out. He's 35. Reese says he's 35. I'm going with Reese. My money is on Reese. Reese said 35. I'm putting my money on Reese right now. Only one other person can stop me from believing it's Reese and maybe have a little battle and stuff like that. And that's what's her name? What's her name? Pretty Gangster. Pretty Gangster is the only one probably could change my mind right now. And he said Rex is 37. That's about right. Okay. T-Rex is around 37. Check this shit out. This how far back I go. My brother is a friend of Hitman's Holla father, Gerald. Hitman Holla was 12 years old at the time. And I went to his house. His father said, my son want to be a rapper, this, that, and the third, all that y'all. I said, yeah. I said, can he rap? He said, yeah. So he came out there, he was spitting some stuff to me. I said, yeah. I said, can he battle? He said he battled with the best of them. He was 12 years old. At the time, T-Rex was about 13 or 14 years old. I used to take him around the Bronx, Queens, different places to battle rap against niggas for money. Big Gene, all right? They were 12 and 14 years old. I called T-Rex on the phone. T-Rex picked up the phone. I had him battle rap against Hitman Holla. That was Gerald's son. At the time, he was 12 years old. Dana, that's how long I've been doing shit. And just think where they at right now. Two of the best top 10, top 20 battle rappers that came through that whole shit. Made a living off that. I know a lot of other niggas when they were young too. I know a lot of stuff that went down. Unique from Mecca Audio always tell people G was a real nigga that was out there. And when I was out there, I was trying to save niggas from destruction. And sometimes save them from theyself. Lorenzo, thank you. I want to thank y'all for being with me today, man. This just was general conversation. Um, like I said, I'm still in this book, and once I release this stuff, uh, I'm gonna try to get it all in this book, man. It's just too much. I'm not gonna be able to get it all. I might have to do a third one. That's why I'm not being releasing a lot of information. I'm just coming here with general conversation and having with y'all. But whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever y'all need to help y'all get through y'all day, man, it ain't hard to pick up the phone if you real with it. You understand? If you real with it. Any of the girls that used to be in Straight Stun magazine, give me a call, because Unique is finna start a magazine and pick up what K Slay left off at. So give me a call. Thank you, Mo. Appreciate y'all. Wacky World of TV, thank you. Appreciate you. Will It Right, good. Miss Parker, Jazzy Lobby, Jamal Cohen, R. Hill. Y'all thank y'all, man. And let y'all be gone. Peace.